Present the Glasgow Award for Humane Service is Alan King, the chairman of the board of the Richmond SPCA and the former chairman and chief executive officer of Universal Corporation.
Good evening. The Richmond SPCA annually recognizes with our Glasgow Award at this event an individual or an organization who has done remarkable life-saving work on behalf of animals. Tonight, it's my distinct honor to present this year's Ellen Glasgow Award for Humane Service to a group of people who have demonstrated their faithful commitment to our guiding principle that every life is precious through generous, compassionate, and truly courageous action. We often ask people to help us and to support us, but it is rare to have someone actually offer to do something enormously generous for us. But that is what attorneys Robb and Shewmake did. Will and Jack, together with their law firm, LeClairRyan, provided more than 500 hours of pro bono legal time and expertise to represent Susan Mills, an Henrico County resident who was told she could no longer care for feral cats near her home by county authorities. From 2012 to 2013, Will, Jack, and LeClairRyan defended Susan in her efforts to continue to provide reasonable and loving care to this group of cats that she had cared for more than 20 years. She had lost at the Board of Zoning's appeal, and then LeClairRyan, through Will and Jack, offered to and did represent her with our help and support on her appeal to the Henrico County Circuit Court. When that did not go in favor of Susan and the cats, they appealed the case pro bono for her to the Virginia Supreme Court, and they prevailed. Will, Jack, and the firm of LeClairRyan bravely stood up for the protection of the lives of innocent animals, giving a strong voice to the most vulnerable among us. As a result, cats all over Henrico County have been protected. There has never been any higher statement of respect of the Richmond SPCA for an individual or a group than the bestowing of the Ellen Glasgow Award for Humane Service. Will, Jack, and LeClairRyan are among some of our very dearest friends, and the Richmond SPCA is deeply grateful to them for their invaluable support. Please help me recognize them this evening for their immense contributions to the field of animal welfare. Will, congratulations.
Thank you.
It says your name on it, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alan.
Thank you. It's hard to express in words how thankful and appreciative Jack and I are, as well as our firm, LeClairRyan, in this incredible offer, award, and honor by an incredible organization. But we're only part of a team that works so hard together. There are a number of people, as you can imagine, that made it possible. First and foremost, Jack and I would like to thank Susan Mills, who had the courage to stand up for animals that were endangered, and she was determined to care for them despite fierce odds, and we were proud to stand beside Susan. she served and continues to serve as an inspiration to us personally. As a personal note, I also want to say what a pleasure it is to practice with someone like Jack Robb and to spend time on a case with someone as talented and committed and funny as he is. And I also want to thank my partners at LeClairRyan, who have stood by us all the way through the process, through the Supreme Court of Virginia, and it's an incredible pleasure and a joy to go to work every day with a firm that is so committed to pro bono work and helping others as part of our duty. And there were countless others that helped us. Some of them that I would mention specifically are Leanne Holdren, who was on the board, who served as an expert witness and did an incredible job in terms of market surveys. We had veterinary experts, including Dr. Karen Manuel, Carol Dugan. We had the president of Allied Cats come and testify on our behalf. But most of all, we want to thank Robin Starr and the Richmond SPCA, not only for the incredible support and work they did on this case, but the dedication they show every single day to the commitment to companion animals and homeless animals. So thank you so much. When I was a little boy, my mother took me aside one day and said, "William Henry." When she said that in that voice, that meant I was either in a world of trouble or she was about to impart a life lesson to me, and those weren't mutually exclusive categories. And she said, "William Henry, always remember, you can tell a lot by someone by how they treat those they don't think can do them any good." And that's why I find getting this award so humbling, because to me, no organization embodies and epitomizes that principle and lesson my mother gave to me as a small child than the Robin Starr and the Richmond SPCA. They have dedicated themselves to care for and to speak on behalf of those who truly have no voice. And for that, we are forever grateful. And finally, I want to thank each and every one of you here tonight for your incredible support of such an incredible organization. Without your generosity and commitment and volunteer work, what they do wouldn't be possible. And I just want to let you know that we appreciate it. In closing, I would say I'd wondered why my mother had said, people who don't think can do them any good. And eventually I learned, and it came to me, and I understand each of you understand it. And that is, when you help others, it does you a world of good, because it immeasurably enriches your life. And I want to thank you for enriching the lives of these animals and this community. And as we leave here tonight, all I would say is I would encourage you and all of us to continue supporting the Richmond SPCA and to support the other causes, efforts, and organizations who try on a daily basis to help those that many don't think can do them any good. So thank you very much.